Hey y'all, it's me. It's y'all girl, the real deal, the needle skills reaction channel. Like, share, and subscribe. Hello, real deal, and how are you all tonight, morning, evening, noon, wherever you are in your country? We are going to take a look at where is Krystal Anderson's body. The question is, where is Krystal Anderson's body? Okay. Police have not found, police have not been able to locate Anderson's body. Her boyfriend, Tony Lee Berry, 48, and his son, Darius Berry, 24, have been arrested and charged in connection to Anderson's disappearance. Now, things have changed since 1 year later, y'all, because Derry is out. Where is Krystal Anderson's body? Where is she? I believe that the family deserves the truth. One year has passed, and the family of Anderson is still seeking closure. Anderson was reported missing from Wagner in August 2022. Her sister said, for her, it with it being a year and having to relive all of this and not still have the remainder of this family needs their loved ones. And it's awful that this man locked up knowing he has a child is not saying anything. Anderson was last seen at her home at the 200 block Severn Road in Wagner. Okay, she was reported missing by her mother on August the 23rd, 2022, after she didn't post on social media or picked her children up from school, and that was unusual. Police have not been able to locate Anderson's body. Her boyfriend, Tony Lee Berry, 48, and his son, Darius Berry, 24, have been arrested and charged in connection to Anderson's disappearance. Okay. Darius out on bond. That's the son. That's the son of Tony Berry. I don't understand how they lock him up and let him back out. I don't get what's going on now After surrendering Darius made bond. I am not getting this bond thing. I really don't, y'all. The jurisdiction is this terrible system. One of the suspects involved in the disappearance of an Aikens County mom has turned himself in according to the jail records. Darius Berry was charged with accessory after the fact to felony arson. I can't believe he burnt the car. According to records, he surrendered late Thursday, okay? He was granted a $20,000 surely bond at a hearing Friday, which he made. There are no conditions other than to show up for all required court proceedings. He cannot miss a court hearing. So really, he's out. Even if he have a bond, he out still doing things. I just don't understand that. How is he out? Like they say, accessory after the fact. Investigator was able to make contact with Darius by phone to tell him of his arrest warrant after an unsuccessful attempt of serving him in person. Okay, they were trying to serve him in person. Officials say his hearing was to begin at 10 a.m. Friday. The family of an aching mother of four is still waiting for investigators to find her body a year after she disappeared. Krystal Anderson with Mrs. Becky in August. Did I read that already? Okay. Her boyfriend, Tony Beard. No, we ain't gonna say that's her boyfriend. Tony Beard was charged with her murder in December and still not saying anything, y'all. Tony Beard's son Darius was also charged in her death with accessory murder after the fact in Aikens County. Investigators said the two of them burned a car that was part of the evidence in the woods in Newberry. Part of the evidence? And this man got a bond? Are you serious? Do that look right to y'all? Do that sound? Okay, don't do it sounds right to y'all. Tony Berry's son Jerry's was also charged in her death with accessory murder. After the fact in Aiken County, investigators said the two of them burned a car that was part of evidence in the woods. All right, y'all. I was just bringing y'all some information. Last year, Darius Beard gave a statement to investigators that placed him in Newberry County. So Darius was the one out there with that car. News reports from the Newberry County Sheriff's Office say he picked his father up from a Lowe's truck stop just miles away from where his father's car was set on fire on St. Philip Church Road. Felony accessory charges against him didn't stick in Aiken County, and he was released because it was out of Aikens County jurisdiction. That's why y'all on that part. While Anderson family waits for the answer, communication will be a factor holding up the case. Investigators in Newberry County told News 12 when it comes to homicide cases like this, where different parts of the crime happen in different counties, information doesn't all come out at the same time. That's true. August 28, Newberry County investigators found a Cadillac on fire, burned so badly they didn't know where to start. They burning cars. When you have something like this, a car hadn't been entered as missing or stolen because the VIN number. Once we got the VIN, we was able to find out all that information, said Major Robert Dennis with the Newberry County Sheriff Office. It led them to Tony Berry. But why would Tony Berry burn his car, y'all? Once we run Tony Berry, he's attached to a missing person file as well as Krystal. Aikens County sent us the flyers, the report, and gave us a contact of the investigator that was handling. Detail began floating in of a mom missing without a trace. That was last seen 8 days before the car was found burned. We coordinate with Aikens doing technology with phones, technology with forensics, and just trying to triangulate any areas that we could locate and maybe find where Tony has disposed Krystal, said Dennis. Excuse me, guys. Newberry County investigators searched a 4-mile radius around the car with dogs, but couldn't find any trace of Krystal. When Anderson County authority questioned Tony Berry after his arrest, his son came up in the conversation. They placed themselves here in Newberry, okay, because they was in Newberry. Remember, that's where they burned the car. I found Mr. Berry even told that while he was here, the car had been stolen. But through other interviews, we found that was not the case. Reporters from that night in Newberry showed Darius Berry admitted to investigators he picked his father up at the Lowe's truck stop, just miles away from Tony Berry's car was burned. So Aikens County authority charged Darius Berry with accessory. Okay, I said it. We went now. Wow, y'all listen to this, and I'm gonna let y'all go. We went quote. We went ahead and charged him with the accessory after the fact because of information that he's given Tony's given. We feel like Tony was the one that come up here and did that, and then made the call to Darius to come and pick him up and get him back to Aikens, said Dennis. Aikens County dropped the charges on Darius 2 weeks ago. Newberry County authorities say they've been waiting since December with a want to arrest him. Why? Okay. Why did they drop the charges Okay, Akins dropped the charges, but Newberry been trying to arrest him. Why didn't Akins transfer Darius to Newberry? That's what the Newberry authorities said. They've been waiting since December with a warrant to arrest him. Okay, if he was in Akins, it's supposed to pick up on the radar, y'all. It's supposed to pick up that he's locked up in Akins. They could have got him from Akins and took him to Newberry. But as Monday morning, investigators in Newberry didn't know Darius was free until News 12 gave them a call. What is going on? Matter of fact, we thought he was still in jail and are still out on that bond. Right now, we have an active warrant on him for the kind of conspiracy accessory after the fact of a felony with arson. And no, and once we take him into custody, he'll be housed at Newberry Detention Center. I don't understand this. Real deal. Why this just don't sound right? Y'all tell me what y'all think. There's something shenanigan going on right here. It's no way in the world Newberry gonna say they were trying to get him and he was in jail. You knew he was in jail. Why you ain't go get him? All right, y'all tell me what you think. Like, share, and subscribe. I'm out of here. Okay, I'm gonna change my title. Okay, y'all. I'm out.